with your jersey and the Raptors?
Yeah, I'm super excited to go back and play at Iowa. Obviously, a place that has meant a lot to me, and we've had so many amazing games inside that arena, so it'll be fun to be back in front of those fans. And
the word unreal hung in the air like a spark, igniting the electric atmosphere that enveloped Carver Hawkeye Arena on May 4th, 2025. When Caitlin Clark stepped back onto the hallowed court in Iowa City, it wasn't just a return, it was a seismic event. The crowd's roar hit an astonishing 116 decibels during player introductions, a sound so powerful it rivaled the loudest moments in NFL stadiums and NBA arenas. And that was before she even touched the ball. But the true magic unfolded when Clark, with the poise of a seasoned maestro, launched a 36-foot three-pointer from the very spot where she had etched her name into NCAA history by breaking Kelsey Plum's scoring record. The arena didn't just erupt, it trembled, as if the walls themselves were celebrating her return. 7 months away from the game hadn't dulled her brilliance. If anything, it had sharpened it. Caitlin Clark's homecoming wasn't just a preseason game. It was a bold proclamation of what's to come in 2025. In this video on our YouTube channel, we're diving deep into the unforgettable moments you might have missed during this celebrated game. From the deafening cheers to the subtle gestures that spoke volumes, we'll unpack why this night was more than a game. It was a love letter to Iowa, to basketball, and to the fans who've made Clark a legend. If you're as hyped as we are for the upcoming season, drop "fired up for the Fever" in the comments below. Let's dive in. A hero's return to Iowa.
honestly, to get to introduce those fans to all my new teammates, and the Indiana Fever I think will be really special because they love supporting all of us. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I know it's gonna be a special day.
What does it mean to you to be going back to play at Iowa, but this time with your jersey and the Indiana Fever? A reporter asked Clark before the game. Her eyes sparkled with a mix of nostalgia and excitement. "I'm super excited to go back and play at Iowa," she said. "It's a place that means the world to me. We've had so many incredible games in that arena, moments I'll never forget. It's going to be amazing to step back onto that court, not just for me, but to introduce my teammates to the fans who've supported me from day one. Those fans are going to love the Indiana Fever, and I can't wait to share this moment with them. It's going to be a special day." The anticipation had been building for weeks. Iowa City, a place that had become synonymous with Clark's meteoric rise, was ready to welcome its hometown hero. Hours before tip-off, fans began gathering outside Carver Hawkeye Arena, their excitement palpable despite the chilly May weather. The line snaked around the building, a vibrant tapestry of black and gold Iowa gear mixed with the blue and gold jerseys of the Indiana Fever. These weren't just fans coming to watch a game, they were pilgrims on a journey to witness history. Some had driven across state lines, others had taken days off work. Parents brought their children, hoping to share a moment that would inspire them for years to come. The atmosphere was electric, charged with the kind of energy that only a once-in-a-generation athlete can inspire. And this wasn't even a regular season game. It was a preseason matchup against the Brazil national team, a contest that wouldn't count in the standings.
CC, one word to describe today.
Only one word. Unreal. That's fire. Honestly, unreal.
Yet, to the thousands who filled the arena, it was the event of a lifetime. The average ticket price? A staggering $670. That's not the cost of a playoff game or a championship final. It's the price of a moment that fans knew they'd never forget. Season ticket holders and top donors had first dibs on seats, but even those were snapped up in minutes. For those lucky enough to secure a ticket, the experience was worth every penny. A college town like no other. "What are you most excited to show your teammates around campus?" a reporter asked Clark during a pregame press conference. She grinned, her love for Iowa City evident in her voice. "Honestly, I can't wait to show them how awesome this place is. People think Iowa City is just cornfields, but it's so much more. It's one of the best college towns in the country. I'm excited to take them downtown, give them a little tour, and show them the energy of this place. Trust me, they're going to want to come back." Iowa City is more than a dot on the map. It's a cultural hub, a place where community and passion collide. The downtown area, with its charming bookstores, lively bars, and historic theaters, buzzes with the spirit of the Hawkeyes. For Clark, it's home, a place where she grew from a promising freshman into a global icon. Her teammates, many of whom had never visited Iowa before, were in for a treat. As the Fever players arrived in Iowa City, Clark played tour guide, pointing out her favorite spots. She showed them the pedestrian mall, where students and locals gather to eat, laugh, and celebrate. She took them past the old Capitol building, its golden dome a symbol of the university's storied history. And she couldn't resist stopping by the Airliner, a legendary pizza joint where she'd spent countless evenings with friends during her college days. Her teammates were charmed. "I didn't expect it to be this cool, Kelsey."
But when Clark launched a 36-foot three-pointer from the exact spot where she broke Kelsey Plum's NCAA scoring record, the arena literally...
7 months is an eternity in basketball. 7 months away from professional competition had left fans hungry for Clark's return. Questions swirled in the days leading up to the game. Would she still have the same fire? Could she pick up where she left off? Would she launch one of her signature logo threes? The answers came the moment she stepped onto the court. The roar was instantaneous, a wall of sound that hit 116 decibels during player introductions. To put that in perspective, that's louder than a rock concert, louder than most NFL games, louder than the NBA playoffs. And this was just for a player stepping onto the court in a preseason game. "It's unreal," Clark said later, reflecting on the moment. "I haven't been back in Iowa much since I left a year ago. To feel that love from the fans, to see the people who've supported me my whole career, it's overwhelming. And the best part? They're not just cheering for me. They're the biggest Indiana Fever fans now. They want to meet my teammates, cheer for them, celebrate with us." I told the girls, "This is going to be the loudest arena you've ever played in."
I obviously haven't really been there much since I left about a year ago. And I think just getting to see people that have supported me throughout my career and continue to support.
Carver Hawkeye Arena isn't just any venue. It's a cathedral of basketball. Its walls have witnessed Clark's transformation from a talented freshman to a record-breaking superstar. It's where she shattered Kelsey Plum's NCAA scoring record, where she turned women's college basketball into a cultural phenomenon. Iowa, thanks to Clark, is now known as the epicenter of women's basketball, a title that carries weight far beyond the state's borders. The fans who filled the arena that night weren't just spectators, they were part of the story. They'd watched Clark grow, cheered her through every milestone, and now they were here to welcome her back. Some held signs proclaiming, "We Caitlin." Others wore custom t-shirts with her face emblazoned across the front. Young girls clutched basketballs, hoping for a chance to get her autograph. The energy was infectious, a shared celebration of a player who'd changed the game forever. A homecoming like no other as. Clark warmed up, her eyes scanned the arena. The familiar court, the same one where she'd made history countless times, was packed to its 15,000-person capacity. The weight of the moment wasn't lost on her. This was more than a game. It was a homecoming, a chance to reconnect with the place that had launched her into stardom.
Me is going to be incredible, but also like they're the biggest Indiana Fever fans too now. Like they want to meet all my teammates. They want to cheer for my teammates. And I was telling some of the girls the other day, I'm like, they're going to go crazy.
Her teammates felt it too. Lexi Hull's decision to wear a No. 22 Iowa jersey during warm-ups was a touching gesture, a way of honoring Clark's legacy. "This isn't just another game for her," Hull said. "It's special. The fans here, they're going to have signs, they're going to want her autograph, they're going to scream for her. But they're also going to cheer for all of us. That's what makes this place so incredible." Clark's emotions were visible as she took the court. There was a moment during warm-ups when she paused, her gaze lingering on the rafters where her retired jersey hung. It was a reminder of how far she'd come and how much further she had to go. "I told the girls this is going to be loud," Clark said with a laugh. "When I tell the fans to get up, they're going to get up. They're going to scream, they're going to cheer, and it's going to be unlike anything you've ever experienced." She wasn't exaggerating. As the starting lineups were announced, the noise reached a crescendo. When Clark's name was called, the arena exploded, a tidal wave of sound that sent chills down the spines of everyone in attendance.
Your autograph, they want a high five from you, and I think that's what I appreciate about them the most is like they want to cheer not only for myself but everybody else on this team, and they have so much fun watching us. So now getting to take the...
It was a moment that transcended sports, a shared expression of love, pride, and gratitude. The shot that shook the arena. The game began with a tip-off, and the entire arena leaned forward in their seats. Clark settled into position, her focus razor-sharp. Fans held their breath, waiting to see what she'd do. Would she drive to the basket, pass to a teammate? Or would she do what she does best, launch a shot from another zip code? The answer came early. Right off the jump, Clark drained a three-pointer, her first basket of the game. The crowd roared, but it was just a taste of what was to come. The real magic happened in the third quarter, with 25 seconds left on the clock. Clark crossed half court, her eyes scanning the defense. Brazil's players backed off, wary of her range, but they didn't back off far enough. They never do. With 3 quick dribbles, Clark stopped, planted her feet, and launched a 36-foot shot from the exact spot where she'd broken Kelsey Plum's scoring record during her senior season. The ball arced through the air, a perfect parabola that seemed to hang in the sky for an eternity. When it swished through the net without touching the rim, the arena erupted in a sound that hit 117 decibels, a physical force that players said they felt in their chests. "Wow!" the announcer shouted. "Caitlin Clark from beyond the logo," and a little point afterward. The shot wasn't just a basket, it was a statement. It was Clark Anowny.
And a fever to them and their environment. I was telling Lexi and some of the other girls this other day, is like, this will be the loudest arena you have ever played in. They're gonna scream, they're gonna cheer. When I tell them to get up, they're gonna get up.